What did you want to be in your teenage? What was your dream? Did you achieve it? Okay, so there's no regret because, like, I wanted to be something else. I ended up working somewhere else. I have no regret. But now you're a senior and retired and living come. You don't have to do anything professionally for a living, perhaps. Would you, if given a, I mean, would you like to create an initiative to live your dream? Or for instance, I all along, as a teenager, I wanted to be a singer of old Hindi songs. I mean, that those days it was new Hindi songs. So then I got a job in a bank, and as a part of my employment, I couldn't go on stage and sing. They said, "Oh, you're such a senior officer, and then what will the public think of an economist singing on stage?" I said, "What does an economist do with public?" They said, "No, no, you're not allowed." So I started singing after the age of 60, after retirement, and I'm enjoying what I'm. So in the same way, all of us had some dreams as children, as youngsters. Maybe in the middle age, you had to change it for family circumstances and other circumstances. And now that you're a senior, there's perhaps an opportunity to live them all over again. So this is what we would like to discuss today, right? So I'm throwing the coin up for a toss. Yeah. Who's saying heads or tails? Boliye. Heads. No, it is tails.
It's a T20 for singing. I think you will take the topic.
Okay, so what we'll do, we will go by the order that the people appear on my screen. Okay, so the left extreme, I'm seeing Suresh Nandaji. So please, Suresh Nanda, unmute yourself and speak. Childhood, middle age, and upper middle age. Nobody's old age. Over to you, Suresh Nandaji.
Sir, from the very beginning, I'm a jolly rover. Suppose something fascinates me, I get involved with it. After that, I live it. This is the way, till that, I'm like that only. And during my college days, I wanted to be a journalist. Then my brother, he said, yes, you want to be a journalist, but I haven't seen you ever competing in any debate or any cultural activities. So the first characteristics of a journalist is one should involve in all extracurricular activities. One should be a voracious reader, this and that. But it went on like that. Then during late 80s, when I was more than around 30 years, I used to write my opinion on Khushwant Singh's articles. And Khushwant Singh is a very dear friend of mine who is no more. So even his son Rahul is a dear friend of mine. He says, why don't you start writing? Then I said, you see, I can write, but I don't have a sound knowledge of grammar. So again, I have to cultivate, read grammar, this and that. बस चलता है.
अब आप लिखते हैं कि नहीं? Do you write now?
नहीं, no, not at all, sir. I'm not at all a writer, nothing. But डायरी लिखता हूँ. जो मुझे अच्छा लगता है, whatever books I read, I just underline it and try to use it in my conversation or in my posts. That's all.
आपको impress किया हुआ कुछ quotations बोलिए ना, हिंदी या English में. Some quotations that impressed
you. One poem of Khalil Gibran, Prophet, when he was asked, what say about children? Then he says, your children are not your children. They come through you, but not from you.
Excellent.
You can give your heart to them, but not your soul, because their soul lies somewhere else. And Prophet Khalil Gibran was one of my I was profoundly impressed by Khalil Gibran. So
even if you write these few lines, it's amazing. आप शुरू कीजिए कुछ लिखना.
Currently, I am reading this one. autobiography. It's a very fascinating book.
Wonderful, wonderful. Beyond the Blue Mountain.
Yeah. Beyond the Last Blue Mountain
Last
by
Blue.
R.M. Lala.
R.M. Lala. Okay.
Yeah.
अब इसी बहाने आप एक काम कीजिए, एक अच्छा सा एक्सरसाइज नोटबुक ले लीजिए, एक फाउंटेन पेन ले लीजिए. अरे वाह, देखिए आपने शुरू कर दिया. एक फाउंटेन पेन ले लीजिए, उसमें भर दीजिए ग्रीन, हरे रंग की स्याही और लिखना शुरू कीजिए. क्या पता उसमें से ऐसे कुछ लेख आए जो आपको मशहूर बना दे. Who knows?
मुझे मशहूर बनने की कोई ख्वाहिश नहीं.
कोई ख्वाहिश नहीं, दिल की बात कह डालिए.
I want robust health.
हाँ.
Robust health. I don't have any health ailments as of now.
Wonderful.
Only sinusitis. इसके
अच्छा.
अलावा मेरे को कुछ नहीं है.
अच्छा, साइनसाइटिस के लिए मेरे पास एक दवाई है, एक्स ऑयल लगा लीजिए.
अच्छा सर.
एक्स ऑयल लेकर एक बार ले लीजिए, ठीक हो जाएगा. फिर भी एक बार डॉक्टर की ओपिनियन भी ले लीजिए. वेरी नाइस.
डॉक्टर के पास मुझे बड़ा मुश्किल होती है.
Wonderful. Suresh Nandaji, so such a lovely story. We move over to Krishnaveni ji. So let's move from teenage to middle age to upper middle age. Yes, ma'am. Please unmute.
Yeah, okay.
You will not mention the age of a lady.
No, we will never mention. We will never mention. I fully agree with you.
When I was in Kerala, their sports was very interesting. In school days, they encouraged sports very much. After the school days, I wanted to be a shooter actually. I wanted to become a shooter because I was in NCC and I won some awards in that. So I thought in this thing I will join a army or navy, something like that. And shooting was my passion actually. When I came to Chennai, Tamil Nadu, then here I did my college studies. So there, the sports was not that encouraging. The college did not encourage so much of this thing. And out of the way, going and doing it was a very expensive sports, and I couldn't do that. Then that was over. Then, of course, after studying that, usually those days. Then after coming from Kerala, it was very difficult for me to cope up with the language. English was here very much. And there we don't have that fluent English. That was a challenging this thing when I was doing my pre-degree, all that. Then, of course, I finished my this thing, joined a job, all that was there. Then I really did not want to get married or something, but since my father and mother insisted me compulsorily you have to marry, I married and I got two children. Now, okay, that was this thing, and going for a job was not for me. So I started my own business in 1988. Yeah, that time I was doing a trading business, getting some packing materials and supplying to industries actually. Then slowly I started screen printing, then digital printing. Then I was supplying visuals. That is when companies are going for ISO inspection from abroad, people come. So those visual for industries were I was able to make for them. That was an interesting subject also. But then I took up an agency from Godrej for this, their not interior, for their security system.
Okay.
For banks, when they get locked and all, a break opening of the lockers, all that, I was authorized agent for that. And we were till COVID, previous COVID, this thing, I did very well. But after this pandemic, everything was not doing well because all of the technicians, everybody went to their own places. And since without technicians, a lady cannot go do all this all alone. So I had to be, but I still have the passion to do my that business again, once again, because that was an interesting. It was not for the money to earn money. Every day, each one was a challenging this thing, and there was some passion in that. See, we can develop something. Creativity was there. So I love to do that once again, but I don't know how far I will be able to do that. Still, I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
This, of course, as a time pass, I'm coming and I'm just doing it, sitting at home and becoming better, fatter. I thought, okay, I'll do some service and maintain my health.
I want to ask you something, a challenge that you faced,
Yes.
which involved language. For example, you come from Kerala and you face Tamil or some kind of business challenge. Is there something interesting?
Yeah, of course. When I came from Kerala, here it was very difficult for me to speak in English because when I went to a college, everybody were speaking in English, most of them, because I studied in SIT. There, all girls were very rich and they all speak in English. So we are all, because we do not know how to speak, so we are all backbenchers. Like, even we go and sit in the front, they say, no, you have to sit there. So because we cannot converse with them, we have to, at those days it was like that. We just go and sit at the back, because when teachers ask also, we are not able to tell them in English. So those days it was like that. And that was a little challenging. And of course, after reading paper, this thing we were able to, I was able to get to this extent.
That's the name Velur is what is a family title?
That is our house name in Kerala.
Oh,
usually, each Taravad, it is called. That Taravad will have one name. Ours is West Velur House. So that Velur, all of us in our mother's this thing, it will come like that.
Yeah, and you follow the matriarchal system. Mother's
like that. Our house name is in front. That is the initial of our this thing.
Okay, so nice. That's wonderful. Initially, I thought you come from that Tamil Nadu Velur town, but they said the spelling is so different.
VELOR.
OR. Thank you so much, Krishna Velur. Velur. So nice understanding this language barriers and overcoming and succeeding. Is there a dream that you would still like to fulfill?
Yeah, I once again wanted to do that, my same business, that visual. That is a little challenging also, and I love to do the same thing, but I don't know how far industries are going to take up hereafter, because that is an value added product actually for them. So after this pandemic, I don't think they can spend so much on that this thing. So that is a visual in the thing, how a machine works, that is all visualized in diagrams and given to them. So even if a who cannot speak English or cannot read and write, with the visuals, they find out, oh, this way it is. This is a rotation work. This is the popping up work. The light will come there. So that is how we project and give the visuals. So it's for them to understand it easily. That, because all here in Hindi people come and work, no, from North India, they are not able to read Tamil or English, or most of them are not. They can do some skill work mechanically. They can do the work, but how to do and other things, even if you educate or give them notes, they are not able to understand. But with the visuals, they are able to understand this thing and do the work. That is why industry followed that, and we were able to succeed in that.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
From seniors today, we wish that your business succeeds very well in 2023.
Thank you so much.
I have a request for you. Please become a member of seniors today and contribute your skill, your knowledge to how we can make our life better.
Sure, definitely.
Not just our life, the seniors' life better. So Archana will get in touch with you and tell you how to become a member, full-time member. There's no fee involved at all. We just want your involvement. That's what seniors today stands for. We move over to Jamila Mulki alias Jayalakshmi alias whatever. So many names. Jaya will tell us something.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I'll start with Jayalakshmi because I was born as Jayalakshmi.
Okay.
My parents named me Jayalakshmi. And I had a wonderful childhood. My father was in the Indian Air Force. I studied in Kendriya Vidyalaya. So, their Hindi, everything, we had our Hindi became good because wherever my father was transferred, we used to go with him, along with him everywhere. I was born in Chennai. From there, we went to Agra, from Agra to Bombay, Bombay to Delhi. So all these places I've been rounding, and we studied in Kendriya Vidyalaya because even in the middle, if your father is transferred, same books, everything, we can come to the same standard in the other state where my father was transferred. And from childhood, I was given the all-rounder prize actually from the school. Like I was good in dancing, I was good in singing, I was very good in sports.
Oh,
yeah.
make a list of things you are not good at.
No, handwriting. I used to get best handwriting for my handwriting, and an obedient student actually. I was a very obedient student, and everybody used to like me. And for relay and all, I still remember. For relay, they used to put me in the last, Mohan. I used to be the last because whoever comes for last, our house will be. We had houses, in the school. So we were in Ashoka house. So if Ashoka house was coming last, I used to take the bat and run. And I'll come first. I still remember the scene where people will stand and clap for me.
I can see you running then with enthusiasm.
Yeah, with those shorts and all that, white shorts and all. So I was good in even studies. I was good actually. So everything put together. Then I all dances, this and that. People used to tell me, I never had that I should go to FTI or I should become an actress. I didn't have that. But people used to tell me, you should become an actress. You should become an actress. Yeah. Yeah. So like my father also encouraged me. My mother also encouraged me. Then that FTI thing came, FTI. That was in 10th standard or something. I was very young. And my father applied for Maharani's FTI, and I wanted to be an air hostess actually. Yeah, but on those days we didn't. There was no need for degree, and there was no need for. You should know Hindi and English. That was very important for the air hostess thing. So for that also, my father applied. Even FTI thing came, that also, and Maharani's College in Bangalore. So all the three I got, Mohan. I got all. Yeah. And then afterwards, but for this FTII, we had there were 2 rounds. One was whatever we write and send, we were selected with photos. Second one was an audition round. Like we have to, because I was in Bangalore, we were called to Chennai. I still remember we went to Prasad Studios in Chennai. Madras, those days.
No, Prasad Studios, Chennai. Okay.
Prasad Studios, LV Prasad was there. Yeah, many people were there. I remember. And I was very young. There was another boy who came from Hubli, Moinuddin Makandar. He was named, he became Vikram afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah, he was Julie ka hero jo hai na?
Vikram.
Vikram. His name is Moinuddin Makandar.
Arey wah.
Yeah. So he was very handsome, those days, very tall and very good looking. And he and myself, my father, हम लोग वहां पे मिले. We didn't on the while going to Madras, we didn't see, but वहां पे मिले, and he said, I am from Hubli and all that. And then they wanted some small scene, like हमने छोटा सा एक whatever, कुछ भी छोटा सा एक skit दिखाना था. मैंने एक छोटा सा एक 3rd class compartment का कुछ छोटा सा कुछ किया. I still remember LV Prasad telling me, you want to become an actress? I said, yes, I said, actress, it's not so easy. It's full of thorns, he said. He told me that. I still remember. मुझे कुछ भी full of thorns, ये कैसा? But I was so young, no? But still you want to become? Yes, I said. You will face the thorns. Yeah.
Jaya, try recall a dialogue you did, even in FTII or something that you recall.
Something like that, we had playback singing. We had, they used to give us, those old जो हमारा सुजाता का था,
हाँ,
बंसी का सीन था, और
हाँ,
मेरी बात रही मेरे मन में गाना
हाँ,
था, मेरी बात रही मेरे मन में, कुछ कह न सकी
हाँ,
वो गाना
क्या बात
प्ले
है।
बैक हम लोग, one photo will be there. The
हम्म,
photo is not shown actually, कोई फोटो, you have to imagine, it's all imagination. तो मैं वो फोटो के पास जाती हूँ, वो मेरे को पुरानी याद आता है, that boy whoever I used to love him, और
हाँ,
वो infatuation जो ऐसा
हाँ,
छोटा सा, so I see that, but I couldn't tell him that I
हम्म,
love him. I couldn't
हाँ,
tell, वो मेरे मन में ही रहे, so we have to make our own small scenes. He goes away, उसका पता नहीं कुछ, it's all teenage things like, you know. So he goes away, मेरे को बहुत बुरा लगता है, और मैं वो गाती हूँ. Sometimes they'll keep the playback, sometimes we will have to sing and do it.
Okay,
If you
okay.
can do that. So हम have to make a scene like मैं उसके पास जाती हूँ, वो फोटो देखती हूँ, और मुझे बहुत बुरा लगता है, ना, natural way how you feel, and you really feel so bad that I couldn't tell what I wanted to tell to that boy. Then मैं वो गाती हूँ, then वो गाना, मेरी बात रही मेरे मन
हाँ, क्या बात है।
में, कह न सकी
उलझन में, वाह वाह वाह, क्या बात है।
मेरी बात रही मेरे मन में, कुछ कह न सकी उलझन
अरे
में,
वाह, वाह, lovely.
मेरे सपने अधूरे रहने, ऐसा
हाँ,
ऐसा कुछ किया था. And then
wonderful.
we had scenes also.
Okay.
We had scenes also, like, you know, जो scenes हमको दिए जाते थे, असरानी sir used to give us, he was a
Okay.
lecturer, तो हम लोग वो करते थे, all that was very nice. Then we had वो diction था, मोहन,
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ.
diction proper Hindi. We say that Madrasis don't know Hindi, only North people know Hindi. It's not like that. Even North के लोगों को भी सिखाया जाता था. You know, you
Okay.
should do the proper Hindi. Like Bengalis will have one way of singing. You know, Bengalis will say, no, गोल 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 जैसे वो हिंदी बोलते हैं. No, you should tell it correctly. लखनऊ वाले एक तरफ से, पंजाबी लोग एक तरह से. So proper Hindi they'll tell you to teach. खाली हमको मालूम नहीं है, वैसा नहीं है. Even North में वो सिखाते हैं. फूल 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 बोलते हैं. फूल फूल फूल
फूल बोलना.
फूल बोलो, फूल बोलो.
You know, once what happened after that launch of that rocket? There was one Bengali engineer. He came and said, launch हो गया. They said, वो तो 11 बजे हो गया. He said, नहीं, launch, खाना.
That is a very nice one. Mohan. Real nice one. So ऐसे सब हो गया हमारा. Then Atmaram ji used to give me scholarship, Gurudat ka scholarship. He told me to come to Bombay. Yeah, he told, I could have gone aram se. He told me to come to Bombay. मैंने बोला हाँ आऊंगी. करके I came back to Bangalore. So Madhu Ambat cameraman is there. He told me, why don't you do in you're a Malayali? So why don't you come in Madhu Ambat, you'll be knowing a cameraman, very famous cameraman. He has done a lot of pictures with Mohan Lal, Madhu, Mammootty and all that.
Oh.
So, but उस time Mohan Lal, Mammootty कोई नहीं थे. So only Prem Nasir was there. So I did one movie with Prem Nasir. Then they, Setu Madhavan gave me a book, Panidiraatha Veeda. So you have to do that. Next, we will take you for that. You gave me the book. I came to Bangalore. I didn't know Kannada, Mohan. I didn't know anything in Kannada. Kannada people came to take me as a heroine. They thought Jayalakshmi, based in Bangalore, is a Kannadiga. So I didn't know Kannada. Then, do you have interest? Yes, I have a lot of interest. Some dialogue they gave me. Uta aita, nin hesrenu. Yes, repeat. Uta aita, nin hesrenu. Hange repeat madde nanu. Parvagilla. If it's not coming properly, they will dub your voice. But they didn't dub my voice. I picked it up.
Very nice. Wonderful.
My father said, when you're doing Kannada movie, if you don't know Kannada, how are you going to act? You should learn the language.
You know which is the easiest language in the world?
Easiest language?
You can learn now. I teach you that language now.
Tell me, which is the language?
Tamil.
Tamil எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் வரும்.
No, people who don't know Tamil, I will teach you Tamil now. Tamil is the
I want to
only
learn properly.
Tamil is the only language you can speak without using Tamil words.
Without using Tamil
Yeah.
words.
Is the train late? How can you ask in Tamil? Train later.
Train later. Correct. Everything is English.
Food over.
Food over.
Married single. See, I taught you Tamil right.
Yeah.
Let's take a short pause. Jayalakshmi has so much to tell. I'll come back to Jayalakshmi.
Yeah, it will
She's
never
got so
end.
much
The
to
whole
tell.
session I'll be telling.
I can done to part 1, part 2, Jayalakshmi, like Ponniyin Selvan, part 1,
No,
part 2, part 3, part 4.
I'm still in Jayalakshmi. Then I become Jamila.
We have to go to that story
Good.
also. That we have to go. So we'll come back to Jayalakshmi. But
Okay.
now I will move to Vasanti Hariharan. Hariharan, no? Yes, please come on. Please come on. Switch on your unmute yourself, and I would like to hear you speak. And next we'll go to Shri Ramji.
Something Hari Ram, it says.
It's Hariram, yeah. Vasanti Hariram. Yes, ma'am. Please unmute yourself. There is an unmute button in your computer. Vasanti ji, please unmute yourself. Yes, Vasanti ji, would like to come on, or shall I? Yeah, please unmute yourself. Okay, there's a button there. See, on your screen, left bottom, there will be a button called mute. Just click on that. It will become, the speaker will be visible. Okay, in the meantime, let's go to Sriram. I will get Sriram, and then after Sriram, we'll go to Vasanti. Yes, Sriram ji.
Okay.
Over to you. Particularly,
when I
I
was
leave it to you.
in schools, that time my father was a filmy buff. Every week he used to take us to some movies. So many movies we have seen during our childhood days, and whenever I used to see the movies, and that time I used to imagine whether I can produce such movies,
Wow.
whether I can direct such movies, whether I can write such movies. Always I used to think that way. So that became my dream. कि ओके कभी फिल्म में जाके डायरेक्टर बनना है या फिर राइटर बनना है, like that. And till graduation I was thinking that only. After graduation I thought of applying for this Pune Institute, script writing and direction. I even got the forms also. Form bhi aa gaya, sab kuch aa gaya, everything aa gaya, but I was very afraid of asking my parents permission to go to Pune. Film institute जाने का है करके, and somehow I could not gather any courage to ask them. So that form remained as it is blank, and my dream also remained blank only.
Jayalakshmi's song is very valid for you. Meri baat rahi meri man mein.
सही है. लेकिन there is a twist. Yeah, that जो मेरा dream था वो मरा नहीं. Script writing मरा नहीं, because I had started writing stories, small stories, and thereafter I started writing satires, all those things during those days, school days itself. So ठीक है, I have no regret कि भाई हम पुणे स्टूडेंट नहीं गए, because I was writing, and that itself is a script writing, what I was doing. I was writing so many stories, drama, so that way I had no regret that ठीक है हमको डायरेक्शन नहीं मिला तो या स्क्रिप्ट राइटिंग नहीं मिला तो वो नहीं हुआ कर. And as far as the direction और फिल्म में जाने का था, of course that dream remained, but हमको एक satisfaction अभी after joining Dignity Foundation, I have a satisfaction कि at least I could sing with the film actress.
Even I got the joy of singing with as film actress. So, we sang that song from Pyar Ki Ja. Oh, Mary Man. We are singing one more shortly.
ये हो गया. अब फ्यूचर का जहां तक है क्वेश्चन कि फ्यूचर में और क्या करना चाहे. I want to visit all. I was in a bank, so I want to visit all those branches wherever I have worked in Tamil Nadu as well as in Madhya Pradesh.
क्या बात है.
And go to those places and see how it is. Let us see when it happens. But
wonderful.
Definitely, I'll be going there.
Wonderful. I must add here that Sriramji has written a book A very book of beautiful love, beautiful stories there, and he sent me a complimentary copy. Wonderful book. All of us should read that. बहुत ही अच्छा लिखे. And when you read the book, it is impossible to say that this book has been written by somebody whose mother tongue is not Hindi. He has written perfect language there, no grammatical errors at all, very well written book. So thank you, Sriramji. You introduced me to a lovely writing of yours. And wonderful to listen. That see, dream coming true in the form of I write. He's still a writer. And like he said, he's a very good singer. We sang the other song. It is, we have not yet released it. Do akal mand hoye fikr mand. We sang that song together. And if you, people who have met Sriram, he's such a tall person. How are you? 6'4".
6'2".
Oh, very tall person. Stands erect and sings with so much, life. Fun to listen to. I'm so happy. Thanks to seniors today. Thanks to seniors today, I met a friend like Sriram ji. Wonderful. Now, Basanti ji, are you ready? Can you speak? No? Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll go to Lakshmi Ravichandran. Lakshmi Ravichandran, you please switch on your camera.
Yeah, hi. I do. Hi. I would rather stay in
okay, no problem.
mode if you don't mind. Because,
not at all. Parde ke piche, parde mere. Then we'll sing a song for you. Parde mere
yeah.
Parda na uthao.
I choose to be behind the parda today because I'm not that presentable.
See how very well Lakshmi, I mean, our Jamila is acting. Parda jo uth gaya to ye khul ja. Oh, lovely. And
yeah,
meri toba, meri toba. Very good. Let's listen to Lakshmi ji.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So I should say I had a fairly good childhood with a great family values and a great, I should say, a joint family structure.
Yeah, go ahead. It's become
grandparents, and it was a very good. I knew from there on how you should be. The great social skills actually I got to pick up only through the joint family structure. So that is one blessing I think that has taken me through life very easily. And so I had always had an inclination towards music because my family members, including my parents, they're all very musical and a lot of knowledge. And of course, I think I've told earlier also I'm related to Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman.
Yes.
So it was all music, a lot of music in our family. And initially, I just thought I should become a singer. And like somebody was saying, a playback singer. Those days, it was a craze. But then later on, I switched my line totally to teaching. But music had been always a base in teaching. For small children in particular, how to introduce music to little ones, that is 3-year-old, 2-year-old. So, hello? Am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, please.
Okay, so that is how my life took a turn towards teaching and music and giving curriculum, and finally I have settled down to write books for small children.
Wow, lovely.
So that is a current thing I'm doing now.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think we will I'll request Archana to talk to you. We'll perhaps have a session on, you could even carry an online session on telling us how to introduce music to our own grandchildren.
Oh yeah, lovely. That should be really lovely. It's my pet project, and I've been doing this for many. And in fact, I have actually posted a lot of songs for small children.
Okay.
On the YouTube. I can send the link.
Please send the link so that when we introduce you, we will also send the link so that people will see the links and we'll try to get a good audience. Because great. Like you very correctly said, when we can make the children sing, introduce music to them, we are introducing joy to them pretty early in life.
Absolutely. Not only that, Mohan. I mean, we also, the language development takes place for the children. It helps the language development, and all those synapses get connected when they listen to music. I used to be, as a baby, my mother, she used to say, I used to listen to music a lot. Lots of house concerts used to go on in Delhi. And so I used to be just sitting there, even I was just 1 year old. I never used to ask for milk, or I never used to ask for anything. I was just totally into music. So actually that has helped me in my emotional development, everything. I think I place a lot of importance in music.
So nice. Yeah, the emotional maturity contributes immensely to emotional maturity.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wonderful.
And
In
you're
fact,
able to take it in your stride, whatever the ups and downs in life.
For people who have not met Lakshmi so far, she's a winner of one of our, among the top 10 in one of our seniors have talent show. And she sang beautifully. Can't forget the way she sang. So nice. Wonderful. So in fact, I must add an episode that, like you were related to Lakshmi, our Lalgudi Jaravan.
Yeah.
Well, my family is not much into musical leanings and things like that. None of them really were good singers. But I was in Kolkata, and in Kolkata, we used to invite those great singers to come and perform in the Carnatic music festivals.
Oh, okay.
And it was, a few rich people doing the whole thing. And so they used to be home hosted. So opposite my house, we had, G. N. Balasubramaniam used to be hosted. I was an year and a half or something like that. My father used to say, G. N. Balasubramaniam used to hold me in his, on his shoulders, sing and keep walking the hall.
Oh, that's so nice. Probably that actually.
Maybe that contributed to the little bit of singing that I do.
Oh, great. Actually, it helps. I believe in that.
It does. See, somebody sings to you. I remember, maybe, I don't know. I don't remember it. My father used to say I was less than 2 years old. Those musical notes make a very big difference to our soul. Wonderful, Lakshmi. This aspect of, introducing music to children is wonderful. Archana ji will get in touch with you. Archana will get in touch with you, and we'll shortly arrange a session when you can.
Okay, thank you.
Such a great. Please.
One thing I would like to
show
please. If I'm not taking too much of your time.
Not at all. Please take your
time. I'll put this on the camera, but not my face. But I can show you.
Never mind. Please do that.
I can show you the book that I have.
Oh yes, please do that. Please do
that.
It
is particularly for my grandchild that I have done. He's 2 years old. I hope I'm on the camera. Is
yes.
On?
It's a camera has not yet come on. Please switch on the camera. Yeah, no, camera has still not come on. My friend YK Maheshwari is coming.
No, Lakshmi has come.
Yeah, there Lakshmi has come. Now Lakshmi has come.
Yeah.
Now you can show. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you see this? Because I can't see.
Yeah, just show it. Oh, yeah, lovely. Now we can see. Put the right. Neil's rainbow.
So nice.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It's not only for it's not for your grandchild alone. It will be for a number of grandchildren.
Yeah, for everybody. I would love to do this. That's the reason I'm showing this. All the illustrations and everything was done with my friend, and I have done the story for my grandson, whose name is Neil. So Neil's Rainbow is what.
Wow, lovely.
Exactly.
Lovely, Lakshmi. It's wonderful. So much of invaluable talent and experience with us. We will definitely, the world should benefit from this. Thank you. So kind of you to have shared this very personal and.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mohan, for giving me the platform to share this wonderful piece of thing.
So nice of it.
This is for me like children are the uppermost in my mind.
Wonderful.
And I always would love to do whatever I can.
Blessed are your grandchildren.
Yesterday was my.
Like say, बच्चे होते हम भी अगर बच्चे होते लक्ष्मी रामचंद्रन के गीत गाते हो.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Very nice. Wonderful.
Are you stationed in Chennai or elsewhere?
I am in Bombay, Mumbai.
Wonderful. Let's move on to Vasanti Hare Ramji, please. Now she's unmuted, and please share.
Yeah. So I am a gypsy by nature.
Oh.
Yes, because my parents were fond of traveling. I've been traveling from the age of 8 solo. They used to send us one by one. Siblings were 7, but we all went individually. So that blood in me is still going. I've started a new movement, an experiment in my life, because I've got 2 daughters. With the consultation of the family, I've decided to become a nomad.
Oh, so, wow. Wonderful. Go ahead.
My whole household, the foundation, and then and I'm traveling a lot. I went to Pondicherry, I went to Delhi, everywhere. I've decided I'm going to spend rest of my life in a service department. I'm done with housework. I'm done with that. And I am chasing my dreams, which is
wonderful.
And
my God.
I'm passionately fond of music. I'm trained in Western classical. Last 4 years in Chennai, I have switched over to Karnataka. I'm still practicing, and I'm living my life. I want to start this movement because I'm a counselor, and been hearing elderly people, my age group, telling me they're tired of going to America because children send a ticket and they feel bored there. 1 or 2 trips is fine. After that, what do you do? So everybody wants to realize their dreams. Somebody do something, learn Sanskrit, shloka.
Others can please unmute so that
I'm right now. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go on the 19th. And that's how. That's my life.
Great. In fact, we will also put you in our list of invitees who can speak to us on living a life, full life of moment. How to grab the best out of your life.
Exactly. Wonderful. And none of us, we are devoid of any little problems, but we are all human.
Yes.
And there are people, the humanity is good. If I'm having a problem, somebody sees me, they will give me a helping hand. So that should not be a limiting factor.
Wonderful.
That is my theory. And I'm brainwashing so many of my friends. Don't be scared life is a solo journey. Don't be scared to be alone. You have to be alone to realize your dreams. Wonderful. And I am doing that. Last 7 months, I am in one suitcase with minimum. I have become very light and I'm very adventurous.
My God. This is a lovely thing, especially it's like traveling in Bombay trains. Koi koni marta rehta hai. But you have to travel. Wonderful, Vasanti. It is what it's invaluable. What you've told us is so precious, so valuable.
And I have been very successful. 2 or 3 of my friends have said, we'll get back to you when we are in trouble. I said, sure, come. So
we will get back to you when we are all happy to be even happier.
Okay. That's good.
Archana will get in touch with you. We'll have sessions arranged.
Sure, definitely.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I welcome my friend, Mr. YK Maheshwari. He's coming all the way from Bangalore. We live in the same colony in Bangalore. He's a very good singer. And there's Anil Gupta ji. I would like you to listen. I would like to listen to Anil Gupta ji. Hello, Maheshwari ji. After Anil Gupta, you can share thoughts. Anil Gupta ji, would you like to speak? Anil Gupta ji. Okay, till we come on. Maheshwari ji, mic is yours. Share whatever your thoughts, your childhood, your dreams.
Hi, everybody. I don't know who are all there in the call, but Mohanji, I surely know, and I joined late. I live in Bangalore. I have been from Maharashtra, where I did my education in a place near Amravati, which is 150 kilometers from Nagpur. Are you able to hear me properly? Okay.
Perfect.
I like to meet people, like to do a lot of work on the charity side, as well as I help my friends now. I had a career in IT where I started working in Wipro in 1984 and was working till 2000 with Wipro in the initial part of the Wipro. when there were only two companies in India, where there was one which was HCL in Noida and Wipro in Bangalore. So, initial part of the weather and the cleanliness and the clean air attracted me to come here. Childhood times, I had a lot of traumatic childhood, you would say, where I would have gone through a lot of asthmatic attacks, where, you know, I was not allowed to eat a lot of stuff and all that. And so um I used to have that kind of a issue with my normal school life and all that. Later on, it all with the help of yoga and various other people's inputs, it all got improved. My passions are obviously uh, uh, meeting a lot of people, as well as helping people who are really needy in terms of various things.
Maheshwari, tell us about that Goshala that you have.
Can you repeat? Because I joined a little late, so I don't know.
Goshala. He does a lot of work for protection of cows, you know.
Okay. There is sister of mine who is a doctor by profession. She is a gynecologist, MD, and there is a very big automated Goshala in which there is a hospital attached to it. And in the NGO, it is called as Gokulam. In that Gokulam as a project, in the nearby district in Vidarbha, something like 5 to 6 districts of Amravati, nearby Amravati. Amravati is a district place for those who know Maharashtra. There is a place which is 6 to 10 acres or more, in which there are various kind of cows are there, where these are like A2 type, means the desi breed, as well as the, when people have abandoned some, then some which has met with an accident, then they have an ambulance for all that, and they can get them operated free of cost. So that is an initiative which is where I normally visit my place. That time I go there, I spend a time into that part of the work, and some of my friends, they do their own contributions in a way. So this is something which I mean, there is another way of, let's say, celebrating senior people's birthday would be that they would visit the cows and make them feed with a special dish that day for those. It's a very satisfying and having a very high gratitude way of putting things together on that.
This evening in particular, see, we had somebody who does work for children. We have somebody who does work for cows. Wow. We have Vasantiji who does for seniors. You look at the range of services that we could bring in today to people. It's wonderful. That's what, you know, that is what is so touching. You know? Look at the source and look at the range of services that we are able to bring to people. Thank you very much, Maheshwariji. The wonderful friend I met. And
Gokulam.org you will find a lot more information about it.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Very, very, very touching, you know, people in India, how cows mean to us, what it means to us. Something wonderful. Thank you, Maheshwariji.
1 minute of brief intro for everybody that
quickly we'll tell you the names of people, starting with Suresh Nandaji. So the people here today are Suresh Nanda. There's Suresh Nanda. Then we have Jai Lakshmi, who's also known as Jamila Mulki. Then Sridham Iyengar, Vasanti Hariranam, Krishnaveni Velur, Lakshmi Ravichandran, Surya Narayanji is a very senior person. And if he at any point of time wants to share thoughts, the floor is yours. Yes, Surya Narayanji, would you like to say something? A very senior person, and I know for 30 years now, 30 plus years, a wonderful human being. And he doesn't like being appreciated in public. So at any point of time, Surya Narayanji wants to speak, I would love to hear. I would love to hear him speak. Okay, now we are almost coming to the end of today's show. We have wonderful information, not just information, good content which you can take home and reflect on. Archana will be individually getting in touch with Vasanti will get in touch with Lakshmi Ravichandran for arranging some kind. They will plan it, senior student. And a brief, we are trying to bring a program to you not trying, we are on the job bringing a program to you every day. Tuesday is open house. Tomorrow morning we have dance. No dance? We have Zumba, I think, by Rani Nambiar. And evening we have seniors have talent. Thursday, 3 o'clock, we have Antakshari. 5:30, we have learning karaoke, A to Z. Okay. Friday, we have Anita Rakshit on yoga. And evening, alternate, we have poetry by Sajni Vaidya. Saturdays, alternative Saturdays, starting from this Saturday, I will be starting acting classes. I don't know what acting I'm going to teach Jamila Mulki. She'll be co-faculty. She will also teach you something.
No, so much is there to learn,
Yeah, she'll teach us also. She'll be joint faculty. So we'll have acting classes. Acting classes, I don't know whether you will be able to do Oscar or Hollywood, but you will definitely learn to do intelligent, fun acting. They say, fake it and you shall make it. So fake joy you will really become very happy. So we are not faking our joy. So we have Saturday classes. And then on Mondays, alternate Mondays, I'll be telling stories. We have Kabir Bani. So much of activity under the banner of seniors today. And for all this service is offered to seniors free of charge. But if you want to give a donation so that the activity can be strengthened and we can take it across continents to a worldwide audience, it helps. The more the membership we have, the better financial clout we have, it will be better. And the beauty is, seniors today is managed by a group of young people, like Archana here, as a young lady here, Pradyumna, and then we have our Seti, and all those people, young people managing the show. Shortly in December, we will be coming up to a one-day program every month. It will be called Mehfil and Masti. You come on, and for 1 hour or 1.5 hours or 2 hours, just do what you please. You just have to tell us in advance what you want. You can sing, you can act, give a dialogue, say poetry.
Can I butt in for a minute more?
Please do. Yes, Suryanarayanji, please. Yeah.
So you give me the gist of and I would like to have a background of all these people who have come today.
Surely, I will send it across.
Yeah.
We will send it across to you.
Sure.
I'll send it across to you. Sure.
I collect people. So
that will be wonderful. I will see that this reaches you. Surely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll still be listening.
Okay. We'll definitely send it across to you. So there'll be ultimately, once a month there'll be a program, Mehfil and Masti. Come online, perform. Let people, you have fun, share the joy in your heart with all of us. Sing if you like, give a dialogue. In fact, in the acting classes, I'm going to introduce some of these dialogues. How will kitne aadmi the of Sholay sound if our Prem Chopra gave those dialogues? So you can have a lot of fun in all those things. So essentially, let's have a lot of fun. Let's enjoy. Please tell your friends about seniors today. Please join all our programs. We are here to make a qualitative difference to people's life. Now, we're almost at the end of the show. And if anybody wants to give a closing remark, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I will have another day. Jayalakshmi, I will get her to talk to her on the Jamila part of the role.
Yeah. Yeah.
She has acted like double role, like Sita has acted. Now let's listen to Geeta. We will listen to that part also sometime, surely. It's nice to know such lovely people and their programs. Please join us again tomorrow. Thank you very much for being with us. Have a lovely evening.
And thank you to all.
And Suryanarayanji, I will share with you all the details of all the people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mohan.
It was a wonderful program, actually.
Yeah.